Hello folks, and welcome back to another episode of GGS2. We are, as you can see, about to do Case 3, Episode 3, The Return of the Great Departed Soul. This is, I believe, the longest case in this game, funny enough. I don't think the last two cases, the last two cases are technically on the same case in a sense, but they were split into two cases instead of one. This case, I vaguely recall when I went through it, it took quite a while to get through it. I think, in the end, I think I had the most streamed videos when I did this case. So, there's a lot of information coming through. This is where things really start to pick up in this game. So, we're gonna get a lot more new information, and many emotions are going to be happening. So, you could... Yes, things happen. I'm going to start this now. There's gonna be a lot of cutscenes, so I don't have to say a whole lot for a while.
19世紀末、大帝都ロンドンで開催された万国博覧会を知らぬ者はないだろう。世界の文化、最新の科学技術がハイドパークの特設会場に集められた。来場者総数5000万人を超えた今世紀最後にして最大の祭典は、全世界の人々に強烈な印象を刻み込み、大成功のうちに終わったのだった。しかし、その会期中に起きたあの大惨事の真相解明の裏側に、我が友シャーロック・ホームズの活躍があったことを知る者は少ない。彼はあの大事故の裏に幾重にも隠された真実を暴き出したのである。ハイドパークにそびえ立ったロンドン万国博覧会の象徴ともいえるあの水晶塔のごとき孤高にして凍結した名推理によって、
ロンドン万国博覧会、会場はあふれんばかりの人だかり。ロンドンには珍しい晴天のもと、驚異の科学実験が行われようとしています。
来るべき20世紀、蒸気機関と電気技術は世界を制する。馬車は姿を消し、自動車が行き交う。海を渡る船は羽を持ち、大空を飛ぶ。本日は皆様にさらに遠い未来の実験をお目にかけましょう。超電気式瞬間移動技術、世界で初めての実験であります。人体を巨大な電気エネルギーで瞬時に分解して別の場所へ転送。そしてその組成情報を計算して元の姿に合成する驚くべき技術。これより一瞬の後、この紳士は驚くべき空間を超える旅をする。電気分解された紳士はあの水晶塔に転送されるのです。
こうしてよし。
His animations are so cute. I don't think that's how that's supposed to go. Also, hey, at last we get to see the World's Fair / Crystal Tower, which was hinted in the first game. Funny enough. And sadly, this is the only case that actually talks about the World's Fair. They talked about it a lot in the last game, but we only get one case with it, which is kind of a shame. Anyway, it is October 22nd, 9:36 in the morning in Holmes' room. Now we're in present day and Naruhodo's bumming out again.
Hey, Naruhodō-kun, are you listening?
What? What were you saying, Iris-chan?
Jeez, what's the matter with you? You've been awfully spacey. Is the breakfast I made not tasty?
No, it's not that. So, what were we talking about?
Look, the paper's full of articles about the London World's Fair again today.
Oh, the World's Fair, huh? I'd like to go see that for myself someday. How about today?
Ah, I was right. You seem a little low energy today. Hi, Holmesy, what do you think?
Alright, I changed his outfit for today. Huh? Did you say something, Iris?
You're even more low energy.
I don't get the chance to actually have Holmes in this outfit because there's been no opportunity really for it to work in any setting, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do it for case 3. Whoa! What the blazes? How long have you been there, Mr. Naruhodo? I've been having breakfast with you for at least the last 30 minutes. What? Tell me these things sooner! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Iris is right. You're way too low energy today. Your presence is so dim that I couldn't even see you for a while there. Ouch. Well, I only need to glance at you to be able to deduce what the problem is, though. For example, your hair is an absolute mess this morning, sticking out at all angles. Considering that, I say it was likely... Holmes-san? You like to keep bringing that up, but... my hair is just like it always is. It's been like this ever since I met you. Oh, is that right? I guess I just never get used to that hair of yours. Oh my god. Jeez, he's harsh. Actually, I can't help thinking about it lately. The fact that 6 months have already passed, I mean.
6 months?
Since I was forbidden from defending in court. And then I keep wondering how much longer this is going to continue.
Ah. Yeah, I guess I'd be depressed too. Hey, Holmesy, what do you think?
Did you say something just now, Iris? That again? By the way, what's wrong with Holmes-san? He seems more depressed than me.
You're telling me? The World's Fair is going on right now, you know? This is no time to be moping about. Let's go check it out together.
Don't you think I'd like to go to have fun there too? But I can't. Not for a while at least. Why not? Well, oh yeah, because I'm a famous detective. That's real smooth. I guess he must be busy with some sort of difficult case right now.
A case? He didn't say anything about a case to me.
Holmes? I guess I'd better hear what he has to say. This wants me to examine the fireplace, so I'll do that. Man, fireplaces are just the best. Watching the flames dance is so soothing.
Cleaning the chimney is a major pain, though.
I know. You get covered in soot right away.
Come to think of it, one time last year, Holmesy said he was gonna clean it himself. But he ended up getting stuck in the chimney and making a big commotion.
Holmes-san is pretty tall and skinny, but I guess even he'd get stuck in there, huh?
Ever since then, he started groaning every time he dozes off near the fireplace.
Of course. Okay, let's talk to Holmes. 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I was defending in a trial for a certain case. It was a murder that had occurred at a pawn shop. It seemed like an open and shut case at first, but in the end, part of a huge scandal involving the British government was revealed. During that trial, I committed an unavoidable but unforgivable error.
I must say, this situation is incredibly regrettable. Mr. Naruhodō.
Yes, Your Honor! Oh yeah, he's put on his DLC outfit too.
The punishment for your conduct will be reviewed after this trial concludes.
I understand. And the punishment that was decided for me was that I would be stripped of my defense attorney qualifications. Since I'm an exchange student, I was ordered to start submitting research reports.
And ever since then, you've been spending all your time indoors reading the British jurisprudence and the records of Holmes' cases.
And watering Iris's herb garden and going out to buy bread for me. You've become a heck of an errand boy. You should be proud of yourself, Mr. Naruhodō. I don't know if that's something to be happy about. Actually, I was thinking of going on a little visit today. To see Lord Hard Vortex at the High Court of Justice in the White Hall.
Vortex?
Ah, the lovable old Chief Magistrate, huh? I can't say I'm particularly fond of him myself. Me neither, but I have to talk to him. The only one who can allow me to go back to defending in the Supreme Court again is him. I came to this country to become an outstanding defense attorney. I can't let myself be banned forever. The World's Fair. Anyway, the whole city's really caught up in this World Fair business, huh? The most cutting-edge, prominent science and technology, art from all over the world, handicrafts. I'm sure the exhibits over the next 6 months will dazzle the whole world.
I want to look down over London from one of those hot air balloons.
Balloon? What's that? I'm probably wrong, but do they fly or something?
They sure do. They don't have wings, but the hot air inside makes them able to fly.
What? What does hot air have to do with flying? I don't understand at all. Oh, Naruhodō! Doesn't know what a hot air balloon is. Precious child.
Well, no one understands new science and technology at first, but in 100 years, it might become common knowledge.
Well, you could be right.
But you know, there are some super suspect scientific experiments being shown here too. Apparently, there was an accident on the demonstration stage yesterday, and a big explosion happened. I hope I get to see one of those sketchy experiments too.
And I hope nothing terrible happens. I had a feeling her key interest in this stuff would go above and beyond the average 10-year-old girl's. Look! Every page of the paper is crammed full of articles about the dazzling World's Fair. But remember, the more brilliantly something shines, the deeper the darkness of the shadow it casts becomes as well. Personally, I can't help being drawn to that darkness, though. Foreboding? World's Fair newspaper articles. A newspaper containing articles about the World's Fair. There are sorts of fun articles in there about the world's most cutting-edge science and technology. A darkness behind the light. Maybe he means the backside of the paper? I mean, that's quite literal, but yes, that could be. Let's look at this first. The entire front page is covered in articles about the World's Fair. Stuff about exhibitions of experiments showing of the latest scientific technology, and exhibitions about the culture in different countries around the world. I forgot, this is the case where I start getting a lot of big words. They were all written in a way that overflows with hope about the dawning new century. I really like it if we could all go check it out together. Alright, let's look at the back. The back is, very interesting. Among all these shining articles about the World's Fair, there's this one single article about a darker subject splashed across here. What the heck?
What is it, Naruhodō-kun?
There it is! Deathbringer attacked. It's Lord Baroque Van Zeeks. Is this what Holmes-san meant? I better ask him more about it. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Oh dear. Okay, let's talk about Holmes' depression first. Are you working on a difficult case right now, Holmes-san? Well, I suppose you could put it like that. He seems unusually hesitant to talk. So, what kind of case? Shh! Quiet, Mr. Naruhodō! I can't talk about it here. You never know who could be listening.
You're acting really weird, Holmesy.
What do you mean, Iris-chan?
Think about it. Usually Holmesy gets in a really good mood and even starts humming to himself the more complicated and mysterious the case is. Is this really about a case?
Stop that, Iris! Who said you could perform such a sharp deduction? What have I always told you? You have to consider the feelings of the person you're doing your deduction onto. Yeah, maybe you should, take your own advice. How about practicing what you preach, Holmes-san? So yes, once I finish my tea, I've got to head for the crime scene. That was a pretty deep sigh. The attack on the Grim Reaper. The paper said Lord Van Zeek was attacked. What the heck is going on? You know the legend about the Grim Reaper of Old Bailey, don't you? Yeah. Prosecutor Baroque Van Zeeks. There's never been a defendant that's come out safe from a trial he's prosecuted. Even if they received a not guilty verdict. Those whom the Grim Reaper fixes his glare upon all end up disappearing in some way or another. The villains of London don't care about the law. They'll do anything for their not guilty verdicts. Forging evidence, threatening witnesses or jurors. They're not even above bribing judges. But even if they are able to get their not guilty verdict via those means, they can't escape the Grim Reaper's retribution. As you well know, Mr. Naruhodō. Yeah, I've seen the Grim Reaper work myself before. There are quite a few reckless fools among those villains. If the Grim Reaper manages to take out their boss, they try to take their revenge on him, like so. There's no end to those crazed buffoons. Huh? So then, does that mean that this isn't the first time Lord Van Zeeks has been attacked? Well, thanks to that, he's pretty good at defending himself. This sort of thing happens with some frequency, and he rarely comes to any real harm, but apparently this time, his attackers were carrying guns. So, is Lord Van Zeeks okay? How should I know? Oh my god, Holmes.
Let's see. The article says, is Van Zeeks alright? See the continuation in tomorrow morning's paper.
I see. So that's how it is. Guess we'll just have to wait. No, we can't just wait. Time to go see him. In that case, I guess you better try asking someone who knows more about the situation. Someone who knows more? Oh, maybe Chief Magistrate Vortex? Of course he would know. I would hope he'd know, all things considered. I think he changed into his traveling outfit, but we're in a DSC, so. But he did put his that fox mask up on his head now. Now then, I better get going. Alright, see you, Holmes-san. Ha! Listen to you! I see right through you! Huh? Don't think you can lure me into a false sense of security and secretly follow me? I wasn't going to. Where the heck could he be going? Well then, good day to you folks. Holmes, please. I can hear his laughter fading into the distance. Oh, she's dressed up too.
Alright, Naruhodō-kun, we should be going now too.
Iris-chan, what's with the outfit?
I want to go to the World's Fair. Take me there, Naruhodō-kun.
But I've got to go to the High Court of Justice.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Take me with you, Naruhodō-kun.
Alright, I will. So could you quit pointing your gun at me?
Alright, let's go to the World's Fair after that, okay?
So apparently, according to my translator, the outfit is based on a bear, because, you know, her mascot animal is a little bear, so, yeah, you get the idea. Okay, this is extra stuff. I don't have to do this, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have this when I originally went through this game, so. Same day in Naruhodō's legal consultant offices. Okay, good, he just did dark and good, but I'm maybe like, I don't have the dialogue for that, so. We didn't get to examine the picture back here, but there's a little bit of dialogue when you do. This is the memorial photo we took together that day. I'd put it face down because I felt sad when I looked at it, but Holmes-san would always stand it back up again, so I've gotten used to seeing it. I wish we could all smile like this again together. Ah! Thanks for the translation. Now I'm like broko my kokoro. Let's go to the chief magistrate now. Aww. As ominous as ever, I see. Same day, unspecified time, the High Court of Justice, the Chief Magistrate's office. It's been 6 months since the last time I was here, but I guess this piercingly cold and oppressive atmosphere will always be here, huh? Looks like it doesn't bother Iris-chan at all. She went and picked out a book.
This place always has so many fun books.
Oh, come to think of it, you've been here with me before, haven't you? The last time we came here, 6 months ago. It was because Susato-san had to go home to Japan. Oh, I'm glad to see you here. My lord, good day. Looks like it's been 4 hours, 32 minutes, and 26 seconds since you requested an audience with me. Sorry to have kept you waiting. It's okay. I love just standing around and spacing out. I see. I'm glad to hear that. He doesn't seem to care at all. This man is Lord Hard Vortex. He's the Chief Magistrate of the Imperial City of London. He accepted me, a foreign legal exchange student, as a defense attorney, and allowed me to defend in the Supreme Court. The oppressive aura surrounding him reveals how powerful and important a person is. As you're aware, the World's Fair is currently underway. Security at the fairgrounds, protecting the new technology, minor offenses. It's keeping us so busy that we can hardly keep up. And to top it all off, the International Forensic Science Symposium will begin next month. There we go, big words. International Forensic Science Symposium. I hadn't heard about that. Investigative authorities from 40 different countries will all gather together in one spot. There should be some coming from your homeland as well. There is no doubt that scientific investigation will become an incredibly hot topic in the upcoming 20th century. Since we're the host country, I've been seeing to the preparations. I don't have the luxury of worrying about time. It's just a tool for measuring how long you've waited or kept someone else waiting. I guess some people rebel when they get too busy, huh? So, I understand there was something you wanted to discuss with me. Well, I have a feeling I can guess what it might be.
Yes, sir. If you don't mind, I'd like to get his permission.
To start defending again. That was my whole reason for coming here, but there are some other things I want to ask about too.
In that case, let's just grit our teeth and blurt it all out.
I don't know if I have time to go through all of the dialogue. Permission to defend. Actually, the reason I came today was to get your permission. Oh? 6 months ago, I was forbidden to defend anymore and ordered to do research instead. Of course, I deeply regret what I did, but I feel like I realized what I was fighting for here in this foreign legal system. So, I was hoping you'd let me go back to defending in court again. Mr. Naruhodō. Yes! Oh, he makes me so nervous. Me too! Surely you haven't forgotten. You must remember the fact that though you're a foreign legal exchange student, you're also a substitute. That's true. The person recommended by the Japanese government was my best friend, Hosogi Kazuma. His mission was to change the Japanese legal system. No! Why? No! If that hadn't happened to him, I probably wouldn't be here now. Hosogi was my best friend. That's why I took on his mission, and now I want to complete it. His mission? Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of your friend's true mission? Huh? What is the real mission that legal exchange student was entrusted with? What do you mean? His real mission? Well, never mind that, I suppose. I've been looking over all the reports you submitted over the course of these past 6 months. You seem to be deeply repentant and taking your research seriously. Of course, Vortex drops a hint and then doesn't actually elaborate. Thanks. So then, I hereby lift the ban that was placed on you. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you, Naruhodō-kun.
I know this is sudden, but an incredibly curious case has just occurred. Would you like to take it on? Please, tell me all about it. Oh my god, he's so excited about defending. Odd case. So, what was that curious case you mentioned? Ah, yes. I believe there was an article about it in the paper, but as you may be aware, an accident occurred at the World's Fairgrounds yesterday. I hadn't heard.
I did.
Also, Iris mentioned it to you.
It was because of that crazy experiment by that doctor from Germany, right? Let's see. I think they were calling it hyperelectric instantaneous teleportation technology, weren't they?
Oh my god. Instantaneous teleportation?
If only that sketchiness were an herb. I'd love to try making tea with it.
No. We would have to drink that. Iris-chan is talking about this huge accident like it's something really exciting. A major explosion occurred on the exhibition stage and one gentleman lost his life. His name was Conrad Kingsley. Society knew him as an inventor. Conrad Kingsley is not his actual name in the original version. The original version is Eldor Menigan, but we have changed it to Conrad Kingsley to suit his personality and portray what kind of person he is. There will be a little note here somewhere on this video that we'll see why my translator went with Conrad Kingsley. A major explosion.
I know someone had died.
The one in charge of the experiment was a scientist from Germany, a Dr. Benjamin Dirtpour. So Benjamin's last name in the Japanese version is actually Dobinbo, but Dobinbo literally translates to Dirtpour, so you know that is why his name is Benjamin Dirtpour. He was arrested right after the accident, and his trial will be held tomorrow. The charge is murder. What? Did you say murder? If you're interested in taking his case, you'd best hurry down to the detention center. You don't have much time left to investigate, after all. The World's Fair, a science experiment, an accident, and murder. Nothing about this seems clear-cut. Nothing ever does.
I guess we better stop by heading over to the detention center and meeting this German doctor, don't you think?
Yeah, that's the plan. Ah, that reminds me, in regards to this case, the Grim Reaper has a most curious connection with it. What? Prosecutor Van Zeeks. Okay, alright, we're going to... There's going to be a new... Is there a new statement? No. Okay, so the last thing on there is the International Forensic Investigation Symposium. Oh my god, I already hate this case again because there's so many big words that are going to be coming up in this case. Oh my god. But anyway, we are done here. We're going to continue on in the next video. I'm pretty sure by the time you guys see this and you see all these changes to the names, I will probably be almost halfway through recording this game. But like, if I have to change it, if you guys don't approve of it, like, just let me know. But for the time being, we are moving forward with the name changes with this, just because it makes the intentions behind their name a lot easier to interpret to the English-speaking audience, because like Dobinbo doesn't mean anything to us. And I think Elder Menigan doesn't also mean anything to us either. So that was my translator's intention to change these names, so like it can convey what kind of character they are a little bit easier. Conrad Kingsley might make now less sense right now, but it's hard for me to like say something without spoiling it, but there's a reason for his name the way it is, and when we get to that point I can maybe explain it more. So for the time being, we're done. I'll see you guys in the next video.